YouTube? This is the Black Man here with another video. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know and make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. I will be doing a box giveaway once I reach 100 subscribers. But without further ado, let's get to the replay. All right. Still on Sky Striker, guys. No surprise here. I lose the die roll just like I planned. Let's see. I go second. All part of the plan. Open up one hand trap. Oh, looks like I'm playing against Pendulum. Activates Pendulum Call. Gets double Iris Magician into Wisdom Eye. Let's see if I can somehow stop him from going too crazy. He Pendulum summons for 2, maybe? Activates Harmonizing. I Veiler that. Then he maybe links. Yep, until Need a Fiber. Gets Tuning Magician, which is cool to see in the deck. Haven't really seen that card too much. I'm so glad that Pendulum's actually can do a little bit in this format. They got the Shaft, I think, from Konami. Activates Celine. Brings back. Then he links off into Appaloosa for 2. Oath. Add back Harmonizing. And then I'm like, okay, let's see if I can do anything. My hand is crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Grab Ray. Pot of Desires. I draw Imperm, which is nasty, and then another Ray. So maybe with Imperm, Summon Ray, attack over app, Ray effect, Hayate, attack for another 15, then activate effect, send area 0, activate engage, grab Widow Anchor, draw Ash, summon Kagari, then grab back engage, Shizuku, set to end phase. I don't like to use the engage right here because I just want to be cautious and there's no reason to. I can just push for more control and damage next turn if I have engage in my hand. So he activates Oath. So now he's able to pin again. Let's see. He pins 3, activates. I'll Ash that. Savage. Try to Widow Anchor when he tries to equip. Then activates Tuning, I think, in the graveyard. He makes Wonder Magician. I Widow Anchor and take. He Savage over Shizuku. Activate Ray. He thought the Ray couldn't special summon back because the monsters in the extra monster zone. That is not the case. Shizuku. In phase. Grab another Widow Anchor. Oh. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to do that because I have Widow Anchors engraved, but whoops. Sorry, guys. Kagari. Add back Widow Anchor. I think this is game anyway. Yep. I think I still had game regardless. But going into game 2, open up double Ash and a Cosmic Ray. Don't activate Desires yet because I kind of want to get the engage out of my hand or out of my deck. Shizuku, add engage. Pass turn. Hopefully I can survive. Lightning Storm. Chrono. Thought about ashing here, but I was just waiting for the Pendulum call. I feel like if I can Ash that, then I'll be in a way better position. He forgot that Chronograph Sorcerer wasn't a magician, so we worked it out. He has Wisdom Eye. God, Wisdom Eye is such a good card. Yep, and I was able to Ash the Pendulum Call. That's what I was waiting on. Being Talents, he draws 2. And he draws, that's like one of the best draws you can get, man. Way to complete your scales. So I'm like, oh Lord. Yep. He's thinking for a little bit, checks his extra, he pins. 1, 2, 3. Just enter battle phase. I'm like, okay, that's cool with me. Activate Ray. See, now my engage hits harder now. Activate Ray's effect. Hayate, just to try to get more cards engraved. It's an area 0. And then I take some damage from him. The hard part is the spell card here protects his Pendulum cards from being targeted, so that really really hurts me. He goes into Selene. Selene effect. Add back Wisdom Eye. Then he makes, yeah, Time Star Magician. So he's able to probably grab Skullcore Bat Joker. Yup. Remember what that card does? That's pretty good. So that's through an Ash Pendulum Call. That's crazy. I draw into area 0. Activate Pot of Desires. I don't know what I can draw. I gotta somehow crack his draw call by, which is not the best, and then a Widow Anchor. Engage here. Multi-roll. Grabbing permanents. Area 0. Let's see if I can hit off of this. And I hit Ray, which is clutch. So that's good for me. At least I can get to my engine. Kagare. Add back engage. Activate engage. Eagle booster, so I can at least try to survive till next turn. Battle phase, try to get in for some damage. Probably should have hit over this Selene. I don't know if I could have though. But set 3. Special summons, and I try to search in phase. Widow Anchor. Now Ash that. Let this go through. So now he's getting a lot of advantage now. He goes into Tornado Dragon, try to activate the effect, and then I Widow Anchor, Skullcore Bat Joker, let it go through. Adds Harmonizing Magician. So I'm like really far behind here. He goes into an Access Code Talker. Thinking on Resolution, so I impermanence it. He's trying to kill me, it looks like. He Pendulum summons. Activates Harmonizing. I'm like, yup. Savage. Eagle booster when it tries to equip. So at least I can survive until next turn. Take some damage. I don't know if I'm dead yet though. I have a ton of cards in the grave. He adds back. Multi-roll effect. Add a Widow Anchor. He tries a Tornado. I let him pop it because I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. So right now I'm like, okay, I think I can go for game here. Activate. And then I think he tries to change Savage, and I'm like, I'm just gonna Eagle Booster that anyway. He was confused. I'm like, no, no, you have to try to negate the Hulk. Summoning a monster, which I have no monster in the main monster zone, so I'm able to do that. And then I'm able to Celine combo. Make my own Access Code Talker. Yeah, I have to pop the spell first because it protects them like crazy. So I end up knocking like a bunch of cards. Double Widow Anchor. So this is, yeah, that's game. Yeah, so I show off the power of Double Widow Anchor and pretty much OTK my opponent at 7,700 life points. But yeah, if you guys enjoy those videos, enjoy these videos, please hit a subscribe button and like the video. And also, I love when you guys comment. I love interacting with you guys. But I'll catch you guys later, and peace.